everyone and welcome back to Planet Coaster. Today, a Greek entrance building thingy, Plaza. This was, again, for a contest that I didn't finish. Yeah, I'm really rounding everything off, guys. Putting everything out there, I don't want to waste anything. But this was for a duo contest in Wix's Discord. The studio's buildings were as well, but the year prior, yeah, it's been a while. Anyway, the concept of this park, well, there was all these requirements, but it doesn't matter anyway. But we wanted to build like a Europa park. This was also during Eurovision, and we had like a song called Europa, blah blah blah. It was fun. We wanted to have like small little European dioramas, and the entrance was going to be Greek. And we also had this English section and a German section. And the Greek one is the only one that really got finished, well, the front of it. So that's what I'm building, well, here today. Pretty straightforward, everything until now, you can see in the video, right? Just some rocks and pillars and blah, blah, blah. We have the Pantheon on top of the Acropolis. There's also a Titanic, but I'm not sure if I want to finish that. I want maybe do an educational dark ride. I'm really happy with how that looked, but also not, and there's a bit of a bigger time investment. So I'm not sure how far I want to take that. Maybe just put it out as a facade, but we'll see. Anyway, you're nearly done with this building already. It's a pretty straightforward build this time. Sadly, I couldn't fit it all into a blueprint, so it is going to be in the park file, but it did separate it from the rest. So you can just pick this up and build your own park with it, maybe like a fake water park. Well, don't build a water park now. It's like Planko 2 will be in a couple of months. That would be stupid. But like a mythological thing. Well, mostly Greek thing, because the only mythological thing is this. The ancient stuff is the part. I can't even speak. Oh, see here I'm building. I lost some footage, by the way. That's why you see me constructing this all of a sudden. But this is more like Santorini type of vibe. Very a lot more modern. It was Greece in general, not just ancient Greece that we're going for here. But I still think it's a nice little cute build. Sadly, it doesn't serve any function now, but it's out in the workshop. So using a lot of plaster pieces here, a lot of Team TK again used, not as much as the launch coaster. I did a couple. Well, the timeline is all over the place. See, for me it's confusing, but it's reasonable on the Team TK, I think. A lot of these wooden pieces as well, which I really enjoy since I did no Team TK. Little challenge park that I haven't really picked up yet. Probably not gonna. Maybe I still have to use coaster that won the contest. I will use that somewhere. Not sure if it's in that park though. It's the challenge park. We kind of completed the challenge part of it, and then in terms of like management and stuff, it's pretty easy to complete Planko in that aspect. But the challenge of building without Team TK was fun for a couple buildings, and then I started thinking, oh, could have used this part here, and that kept going. And I was like, okay, we did what we came to do, and we built some nice buildings, and that's gonna be it. It's fine. Now what I'm building here is not a lighthouse. Luckily, it's a windmill, a Greek windmill. I guess that's what it is. I found it on Google Images, and thought, hey, I can use that. Using this thatch piece here. Just circling around, and we have like a cone thing. Yeah, I cut out a lot of similar stuff in this video, so the pace keeps going a bit. But I'm trying to make it look a bit organic with these plaster pieces, not make everything straightforward, a bit crumbly, some decals on there as well. And that really helps while making the build look a bit better. I think if I didn't have access to verticals, it would look a bit bland, because there's lots of whites and like boring tones of color, I would say. But it's still I like it in the end. This windmill is pretty interesting. I had to figure out the best way to make these blades, and it was a bit finicky, but we managed in the end. And then I also had to put like ropes in between them, but it didn't line everything up perfectly, so I had to adjust everything manually, and it took longer than I would like to admit, but it's fine now. Little, what are they called? The sails, I guess, which are triangular. I'm really happy those are on the workshop as well, but they fit right in. Hey, finally, different color than white and gray. Some pinkish, reddish type of color. Apparently, that's also found in Santorini. But, yeah, I'm really trying to get some organic shapes in here, so it doesn't, well, look simple, you know. Just the nature of these houses is pretty simple. There isn't a lot of texture on them because it's like plaster or whatever, so it's just mainly a blank wall with color on it. But it's, you know, when you Google Santorini, it's really it's this really interesting, like almost mountain filled with these cute little houses, and that's what I'm trying to emulate. I forgot to add trees in the video, but I did add some in the final screenshots. Or the final blueprint. Well, no, it's a park file. Yeah. So it looks a bit better. But whatever. Yeah, some wood. Wow. Okay. Some windows. It's pretty straightforward. This was everything. Like the main thing was perspective for me. Like if you look down at guest level, the guest services and the shops are pretty big, right? In the game, they're formerly style, but then as you go up each level of the houses here, it gets smaller and smaller, so you have like a forced perspective. I tried that really for the first time with this park to do properly, and also accidentally, so that was good. Especially the next couple of videos of the Titanic thing. I built such a small scale, and I started regretting it, and I put everything higher up, and then everything lower. So I'm building a bit bigger, and that made sense in the end. In my head, I hope. It's more like an excuse. Yeah, whatever. Small detailing here, and then this section of the thing is nearly done. So this is just guest services, and on the other end we're gonna add some toilets and an ATM, I think, and that's pretty much already it. Yeah, the adding the props really helped elevate this little build. Also, I think off camera I added some walls to the back of it, so it doesn't look like everything is floating. A little tree here. Flower basket, and we're on the other side of the build, so yeah, other side of the entrance plaza. Oh, you see this giant EU logo? I got rid of that for this build because, well, this was meant as a European park, but it never quite became one, so just have like a sand colored tile floor, which is fine as well. More of the same here, really, using a lot of plaster pieces which I manually orientate and I copy around to a bit more organic shapes. This is gonna be like one of those churches, or maybe the church. I don't know. I found a lot of pictures online, but I'm not sure if it's the same building or not. But probably should have done my research a bit more. This was a bit painful to build. I had to redo a lot of stuff, which you won't see, but I was finicking around a lot with the orientation of these plaster pieces and the thickness and how it came together in this hexagonal shape. But it worked out pretty good in the end. Oh yeah, finding a dome for this was rough. It's probably just a better piece that I forgot about, but I used the basic shape at first, and then later I replaced it with bricks. Not sure if I kept it in the video though. Then a slightly different colored little pillar thing here for the next house, which is, or maybe I changed the color later, back to the original thing. Anyway, it's gonna be a bell tower, cute little one. I kind of like building Mediterranean stuff. I haven't done that really, but maybe in Planko 2 I'll build some Italian stuff. I also wanted to do that in Planet Zoo, but it really never really happened, so just skip ahead to Planko 2 and make some, like a cool Assassin's Creed drop tower or something out of the that one tower in Venice, the red one. Because you have that in Assassin's Creed, and well, maybe I shouldn't do IP stuff, but would get a lot of views, you know how it works. Called Leap of Faith. Yeah, okay, dibs on that, guys. Can't do that now. Anyway, little roof here. Kind of forgot what I was doing again. Oh yeah, all these little arches, which were a pain. And then if you put them together here, you could see that it doesn't really quite make sense, and you have like a depth issue, and I had to delete a little stuff, but I got out of that out, so that's fine. And some trimming with some brick. Individual bricks are like the best thing in the game these days. Just have dirt decals, of course. But that basically finished this little tower here. I'm not sure what we have left. Oh yeah, some decals. These dirt decals, well, down the brick decals are amazing as well. Then I tried to blend in some rock work to have the general thing blended a bit more. And more trim work. I have to say it was a bit boring to build. Because after a while I was just repeating similar steps to what I was doing the entire time. Especially once I got my design figured out. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do this and this, and then usually that's the part where I kind of lose motivation to build, even though I know what I want to build, and then I'm completely broken and I quit the game for a year. Play World of Warcraft. Maybe I will do that again, but at least we have this video now, so that's something. Yeah. I will promise you with Blanco 2 I'll be back full steam, at least for like a couple of weeks. Yeah, and some details here like a cable and a television. Antenna, whatever, some candles, a barrel, you know, the general gist of things. Little shutter thing here. Oh yeah, I used some cyan to spruce it up, spice it up. Okay, some less little details, some rocks. I'm not sure what's left. We'll just see in the end, I guess. Oh yeah, the little gateway. That's pretty basic, but whatever. Yeah, I can't talk. I hope you enjoyed this build. Oh, there's this as well. I forgot about this piece. It's more of the same, just a different color. Who would have guessed? Yeah. Right, thanks for watching, guys. It's up for download, I presume. If this video releases, check it out. See you guys later. Some pigeons. Bye.